Yes.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Who's Bob. All right, we're underway. We're going to be muting on the music so we don't get kicked off live. Mickey, Annie, Helen, Amanda, Cassidy starting the game in the black with Cece in net. Annie gets it to Amanda, back to Annie. Annie over to Cass. Cass takes a shot off of a defender. Carter for Mission brings it forward. Leaves it for Martin. Knocked away. Fontana keeps it in. Annie tried to hit Helen, misses its intended target, and Mission regroups. Brought up by Elise. She dumps it in. Cece sends it to the corner for Hef. Hef chipped it up the boards for Delilah, but not kept in. Delilah shuffles it forward, and Bretlin on the chase. Poked off her stick. Delilah goes down there to battle. Mission come away with it and bring it up the ice and through the neutral zone. Centering pass blocked by Claire. Puck below the goal line, poked to the corner by Vivi. Claire skates over to it. Poked off her stick. Vivi blew a tire, made the play so the shot didn't get off, and then Delilah steals it. Not out yet, kept in by Lyric. Claire now chips it up the boards, but not out. Mission walk it in. Shot saved by Cece and covered. And then some extracurricular activity after the whistle from Charlotte Perdell of Mission, and Cece took umbrage. All right. Shot knocked out of there by Vivi. You got Maddie, Helen, and Emmy out there with Vivi and Claire. Mission shot. Cece knocks it down, goes into the corner. Maddie picks up the boards and shovels it over, trying to hit Emmy. Too far in front of her. She tracks it all the way down into Mission's end. They work it out. Only as far as Reagan McQuaid to send it back forward, then Mission send it back. Reagan Lewis gonna have to defend us 2-on-1. She gets in front of it, deflects into the corner. Whipped around over to the half boards here. Pinching Reese Warrington for Mission. Oh, turnover. Puck below the goal line for Reagan. Lewis, that is. She brings it up the ice and then taps it forward. Goes for the change, dumped back in by Mission. Oh, and they call the icing. So it'll come all the way down. Oh, I guess it was an offsides, not an icing. All right. Kate, Talia, Libby, Cassidy, and Amanda out there now. We're playing 17-minute periods. Sarah Yates for Mission send it in. And icing. Puck goes into the corner. Kate pins her against the board, worked behind the net, then worked back to the corner. Amanda there, sends it wide of the net, comes all the way around. Mission bring it out. Cassidy has it on her stick. Eludes one forechecker. Cassidy gains the line, leaves it for Kate. Kate sends it towards the net. Nobody can get a stick on it. Libby sends it to Talia at the point. Talia tried to dump it back down low. Mission get in the way, comes back to Cass. Cass banks it up the boards. Nobody for TI was there, though. Sorry, it's a little choppy. I'm going to zoom out. I was trying to get it zoomed in. Amanda works it up to Mickey. Mickey over to Annie. Annie brings it forward. Annie leaves it for Amanda. Amanda brings it in further. Banks it up the boards for Vivi. Vivi walks the line, sends it towards the net, just wide. Oh, Annie was tied up, so she couldn't get her stick on it. That's going to clear to the neutral zone, and Vivi comes all the way back to our end. Sends it up the boards to Mickey. Off her stick, no ice. Lyric for Mission sends it around, trying to get to Willow. Claire pinches in. Dumps it down low. Mission hoof it up into the air. Vivi settles it down. Sends it over to Claire. Back to Vivi. Vivi up to Bretlin, who dumps it in. And cleared by Mission again. Vivi steps up. Brought in by Quinn Wigmore. Puck battle in the corner. Claire has it on her stick, but she couldn't get it out. Comes all the way over to Vivi. Vivi sends it over for Hef to skate to. Hef's bringing it in. Leaves it for Delilah. Delilah sends it towards the net, knocked out of the air by Reese from Mission. Cleared to Claire. Claire over to Reagan Lewis. Reagan to Brett. Brett taps it forward. Hef couldn't get to it, but slows down the breakout pass. Mission tap it into our end. Centering attempt broken up by Annie. Annie slaps it forward to Maddie, gets it out of the zone. Hef follows it up, brings it forward. She got Annie on the back door, tries to send it to her, but it was too high for Annie to get to. Annie dumps it in the corner for Maddie. Maddie pinned against the boards. Stolen by Mission, they try to bring it up. Carter taps it further in. Reagan Lewis sends it over to Reagan McQuaid. Mission, though, jump in and steal it back. Centering attempt broken up by Annie. Annie gets it back from Emmy. Emmy sends it over, but we were changing. Libby hops over the boards. Mission bring it in. Loose puck. Emmy sends it over for Libby to skate onto. Was immediately swiped off her stick, but Emmy was following the play. Poked off hers. Brought in. Cassie's gonna have to defend a 2-on-1. Sent towards the net. Bounced in front of Cece. Fall down trying to keep it in. Kate knocks that pass back the other way. Mission can't get it out of their zone. Kate has it. Her centering attempt blocked. She has it in the corner. Comes to Talia, but then Mission fight it out. Amanda picks it up. Goes behind her net. Leaves it for Cassidy. Cassidy to Libby. Libby up to Amanda. Amanda brings it in. Gets it below the goal line. Whips it around, but Mission get it back. Cassidy pokes it for Kate. Kate dumps it in. Annie stops that outlet pass. He gets shoved down, but Mickey was coming in, keeps it in. Annie sends it down low for Mickey. Mickey gets taken out, no call. Helen steals it. Helen weaving, shot, save. Mickey's shot was blocked by the goalie, comes out to Vivi. Vivi takes a shot, save. Helen tied up, leaves it behind for Mickey. Mickey's pass couldn't get through. Annie, though, slows down the breakout on the far side. Whipped all the way down. That should go for an icing. Back and forth right now. Hef, Delilah, Bretlin, Vivi, and Claire are out there. Delilah wins the faceoff and then picks up the loose puck, but her pass doesn't hit Vivi, and Quinn brings it forward. Dumps it in, chases after it. Claire gets there, slows her down, but then Quinn pokes it to the back door. Cece stands tall at her post, and it clears to the neutral zone. All the way down for an offside. All right, so for those at home, it was a delayed offsides. Refs miscalled it, and so it'll be a face-off in our end. All right, Vivi picks it up. Trying to clear, comes out to the point, shot. Nice kick save by Vivi. Brett tried to hit Hef, comes to Reese. Reese sends it forward. Vivi stepped up, but made it around her. Wigmore with the shot, deflected up and over. Delilah has it. Delilah's got room. She brings it forward. Sends it in. But gathered by Mission, and they're going to try to break it out. Chipped up into the air, makes it to the neutral zone. Shot, saved by Cece, and she covers.
Rule is, if the referee makes a mistake now, wherever the puck was when the whistle blows.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Helen, Maddie, and Emmy out there. Cass chips it all along the boards for Emmy. Bouncer though, Emmy couldn't handle, so Cass comes and helps her out, gets it to Reagan McQuaid. Trying to get it to Maddie, hot one to handle. Mission dump it back in. Mission pull it out of the corner. Cass steals it back. Cass has room to bring it forward. Stick handles around one. Oh, nobody was there. Off a skate. Trying to get a shot or a pass off, but nobody from her team was with her. Brought, sent back forward all the way to Cass. Cass chips it up the boards. Loose puck here. Mission control. Major Tom's out there somewhere. Loose puck. Talia brings it in. She gets tied up. Kate gathers it. Leaves it for Claire, but Claire wasn't quite ready for that one. And Mission tried to bank it out. They don't. Comes to Talia. Talia leaves it for Claire. She only thing she could do was poke it forward to slow down Mission. Outlet pass misses its target. Mission come back forward with it. Shot save, Cece. Shot save. Comes to Amanda. Amanda stick handles around the first forechecker. Now she's got room to cross the line, but then poked off her stick. We'll have to regroup. Annie gathers it, sends it back to Vivi. Vivi back to Annie. Annie's up pass hits Helen in the shin pad, hops up in the air. Mission send it back to their D. Now off another skate, loose puck over here. Mickey skating hard, picks it up, sends it over to Vivi. Vivi's up pass off a skate. He's sent back in. Cece slows it down for Reagan McQuaid. She sends it up to Mickey under pressure. Over to Vivi. Vivi chips it off the glass and out. Annie just sends it the other way because she turned it over. The girl was alone on net. Sent forward by Mission only as far as Vivi. Vivi fights off the forechecker, then poked off her stick. Wiggy sends it over to her defender, who dumps it in. That was Willow. Cece comes out, leaves it for Reagan McQuaid. Reagan up to Mickey. Mickey to Delilah. Delilah brings it wide and all the way down. Rest of her much changing. She sends it through on net, and the Mission goalie covers. 4:56 left in the first period, still 0-0. Comes out to Cassidy. Cassidy stick handles, gets hooked. No call. Shot save, rebound. Delilah to half to Cass. Half to Cass, back to Cass. Shot goes wide on the redirect. Bretland going over there. Pins her against the boards. Amanda keeps it in. Nice job by Amanda. Steps up and keeps it in. Delilah sends it back to Amanda. Amanda sends it towards the net. Reflected up in the air and goes in the corner for Heft. Oh, Brett's pass, swing and a miss. Comes out to Cass. She dumps it back down low. And chipped out. Amanda there, protects it. Sends it over to Cassidy. Cassidy up to Maddie. Loose puck. Picked up by Mission. Claire there monitoring. Redirect comes out to Reese. Shot trickles behind. Then dumped back down low. Centering attempt. Cassidy there. Nobody from Mission there. Cassidy chips it up the boards. Maddie back pass back to Cassidy. Cassidy taken out. Loose puck below the goal line. Centering attempt. Doesn't find a Mission stick. They send it back in. Goes below the goal line. Centering attempt deflected up in the air. Emmy picks it up. Emmy shuffles it out. Only as far as the Mission player. Sends it back in. Claire knocks it down. Clears the zone. Annie has it. Over to Cass. Cass off the boards. Trying to hit Annie. Was behind her though. Sent the other way. We got caught in a change. Livy trying to race over. Going for the pass off the pad. Didn't work. Livy gets it out of the zone, but Mission quickly gather and bring it back. Shot deflected up and out of play. Offensive or defensive zone face-off. 2:45 left. All right, face-off goes to the boards. Mission send it below the goal line. Talia blocks that pass and she gets pinned. Loose puck in front, swiped away by Kate. Talia trying to regather her stick, so she just kicked it. Mission was able to send it back to the boards. Vivi gets tied up. Vivi going to the box for a trip. Pretty weak considering they were just tied up. And there was no call earlier when Cass got taken down. So 5-on-4 here. TI gonna have to defend. Cassidy, Annie, Helen, and Amanda. Face off, Cass gets it and whips it down the ice. No icing on penalties anymore. Helen on the forecheck. Cross ice pass. Mission trying to bring it forward. Annie and Helen doing a good job of just monitoring. Loose puck there. Helen picks it up. Her stick gets lifted, so she couldn't get it any farther than just over the blue line. And Wiggy for Mission brings it forward, taking on all three. Amanda separates her from the puck. Cassidy whips it around and out. Elise for Mission picks it up, sends it up to Jilly Young. That was all right. Libby and Talia come out to help kill off the penalty. Minute left on it. Cassidy and Chalberg out there. Mission work it over to the far side. Bring it in. Libby gets in front of that. Pass goes up in the air. Bouncing puck. Mission gather it again. Centering attempt. Shot. Not through. Loose in front. Cass kicks it to the side. Cass goes down. Mission keeps skating with it. Trying to walk it in, it looks like. Centering attempt broken up by Cass. Claire chips it over the boards. Libby trying to bring it further. She does. And then poked off her stick. And then sent the other way. Helen has it. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. Helen dumps it in. And then she skates all the way around to get it herself and dumps it further. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. 25 in the period. Mission bringing it back forward. Oh, nice steal by Helen. Dumps it back down. 12 seconds remaining in the first. Mission going to try to get one last rush, but Manny stops them. Bretland broke her stick. Sent down on net and wide of the net, and that's the end of the first period. All tied 0-0. All right, quick intermission for Chuck-a-Duck, and we will be starting the second period here in a moment with Claire and Vivi on D, Delilah, Bretland, and half are your forwards, and Cece back in her net. All right, all the players are ready, refs ready, footwork keeper ready. Here we go, period 2. Mission control the face-off, send it back to their D. Work it up the boards, and Vivi steals it. Sends it over for Bretland. Oh, good job stepping back in there to get it. Delilah sends it across the half. Oh, half fans on the shot, then tied up. Yeah, she got him. All right, TI with an early second period power play here. Annie, Mickey, Helen, Libby, and Cass. Mission control the face-off, whip it around. Libby keeps it in. Sends it to Mickey. T.I. trying to get it set up. Up to Cass. Over to Helen. Helen over to Annie. Annie's shot. Save. All right. Good shot. Let's get some traffic in front of the goalie, though, so we take away her eyes. Helen taking the face off. Mission, send it to the corner, whip it around. Libby's going to try to keep this one on it again. Oh, she doesn't. She gets turned around. Jilly Young there, causing some pain. Libby picks it up. Thank you, John. Libby sends it over to Helen there. Helen cross-ice pass, tough for Annie to handle. Annie trying to work the Cass at the point. Gets their shot. Loose in front. Save. And then sent down. Beasy comes out. Plays it up to Annie. Taps it back to Cass. Cass waits for them to back off and brings it forward. Cass leaves it there. Hef sends it in further. Hef's with the shot, deflected up and out of play. Hey, Watson. Hey, Jill. What the heck? I'm just kidding. All right, 33 seconds left on the power play. Get it to Amanda at the point, over to Vivi. Vivi peels away from one. Poked off her stick, though. And then she comes back. Mission dump it in. Amanda's going to pick it up. 15 seconds remaining. Oh, they're calling another penalty. It's ours, it's ours, it's ours. We got another power play. Yeah. All right, T.I. going on an extended power play here. A little too much excitement there by the Mission player. I don't know exactly what the call was. 4 seconds of 5-on-3. So T.I.'s got to be mindful of the player coming out of the box after that first penalty expires. Loose puck comes out to Libby. She pokes it forward. Mission trying to clear, they do. Comes to Cass. Cass has it. Round one. Round two. Brings it all the way below the goal line. Goes for the stuff attempt. Annie's shot blocked. Mickey has it. Sends it to Cassidy at the point. Cassidy to Annie. Annie, they back off Annie, so she sends it over to Helen. Helen to Annie. Annie to Cassidy. Cassidy's pass was not near Helen, so she had to go gather it. Keeps it on her stick. Poked off. Cleared. Centering attempt. Kick forward. Sent up ice to Libby. She couldn't handle the pass off the boards. Nice job. Mickey comes to help her out. Helen has it. Her pass stolen and sent up ice. Sent towards Cece, who plays it for Amanda. 40 seconds left on the second power play. Poked the other way. Picked up by Mission. Shot. Save, Cece. Delilah has it poked off her stick. Sent down by Helen. She needed a change. And back down as Mission still killing this power play. Vivi has it now. Vivi around two. She's got a 3-on-2 right now. Vivi shot Off a shin pad. Her second shot doesn't make it through. Loose puck. Centering attempt. Nobody there. Power play over. Mission bring it forward. 5-on-5 hockey. .24 left in the second period. Got the Reagans with Annie, Mickey, and Helen out there. Right. Tie up off the face-off. Annie lives it for Reagan Lewis. Helen chips it towards Mickey. Mickey brings it forward through the legs, but too far in front. And the goalie covers. Alright, puck goes towards the goal line. TI couldn't get to it. Mission bring it forward. Nice poke there by Reagan McQuaid. She gets pinned against the boards. Mickey pins a Mission player against the boards. Reagan McQuaid trying to dig it out. Sent in, knocked out of the air by Annie. Dumped down by Sarah from Mission. Wigmore down there. Martin helping her out. Sends it to the point. Annie breaks up the pass and shuffles it over for Reagan Lewis. Reagan Lewis up to Helen. Helen tried to get it further forward, stopped by Yates. Annie back to Helen. Helen skates it up, dumps it in, on net. The Mission will play it as no TI players were there. Mission gained the line, shot coming, save CC. Talia picks it up. Talia brings it forward. Sends it in. And then retrieves it herself. Centering attempt. Loose in front. Kate sends it to Claire at the point. Oh, but her pass deflected. So she'll have to send it forward. Onside. Talia on the chase. Kate coming to help her out. Mission working it over on the near side here. Claire keeps it in. Still trying to keep it in and sends it over. And Mission clear. Vivi jumps in front, slows her down, sent forward. Livy stops her. Annie sends it up to Kate. Kate's got Vivi with her. Sends it over to her. Vivi walks it in, shot! Blocker save. Mission have it below the goal line. Fumble it. Maddie Dennis stops it. Annie coming to help her out. Annie pinned against the boards. Mission work it out on the far side. Cassidy and Amanda back there. Tried to poke it around Cass, but she read it. Sends it up to Annie. Annie lost it in her feet. Dumped down. Cece comes out to slow it down and sends it into the corner. Poked up to Emmy. Emmy can't get it out, but Cass does, brings it up. Sends it in deep. Delilah skates in after coming on. Mission, though, able to clear and dump it in. Loose puck. Brett shovels it over to Heff. 1-on-1 for Heff. Brett skating hard up to join the play. Good defense there. Amanda came forward. Loose puck, Delilah. Still loose shot. Save. Another save. Still loose. Goalie's out of her net. Net's off. Mission bring it forward. Cece's going to have to defend this breakaway. And she does make the save. Nice job, CC. All right, so we will have a defensive zone face-off on CC's blocker side as Reagan and Cassidy come out on deep. Reagan McQuaid and Cassidy come out on defense. Delilah, Brett, and Hef stay out at forward. Mission win the face-off and dump it in. Below the goal line. Oh, funny bounce! And CC covers. No change at D. Annie, Helen, and Mickey come out for forward. Mission send the puck back below the goal line after the face-off win again. Annie and Cass down there battling. Annie comes away with it. A lot of snow, gets it up to Helen. And then squirts off her stick. Cross ice pass. Mission bring it forward. Loose puck. Annie has it now. Reverses course. Cassidy, nope, Helen gets it. Helen taps it back for Cassidy. Cassidy to Helen. Helen sends it up, but not to her first target, but Annie picks it up, brings it in. Shot, save. Rebound goes in the corner. Nikki and Annie battling down there. Annie comes away with it again. Sends it up to Claire. Board battle here. Sent down low by Annie to Mickey. Mickey. Oh! Libby's shot. She had to settle it. She didn't one-time it. Deflected up and out of play. One-time that. All right. Talia, Kate, join Libby at the forward. Vivi and Claire are your defenders. Mission win the face-off below the goal line and try to work it up the far side. Kate, though, slows them down. Now they have it and whip it around to this side. Claire keeps it in, and then poked free by Mission. Dumped down in. Claire going to try to beat her to it. Does momentarily, but Mission support was able to gather it. Still on Carter's stick. Shot. Vivi gets in front of it. Libby gathers it. Sends it up to Vivi. Vivi's got Kate with her. Tried to poke it through her, but she gathers it back. Go for the stuff shot, comes out here. Talia's gonna activate and keep it in. Kate slows her down. Cassidy walks it in, shot off of a Mission player. I think that was Fontana getting in the way of it. She does that a lot. Mission have it again. Slow her down, please. Off of Cassidy's skate. Helen pokes it out of the zone. She got Emmy and Maddie with her. Shot. Didn't get a lot on it. Goalie made the save. We're coming the other way. Cassidy pokes at it a couple times. Turns it over. Helen's got it. 3-on-2. See if we can do something with this odd lady rush. Try to go through her legs. And cleared. Amanda chips it forward. Maddie chips it in. Amanda trying to do something. She gets pushed off the puck. Claire sends it back down low. Hef trying to get to it. Nice job, Vivi playing backstop. Then Mission get it out. Claire pokes at it. Delilah gets in the way. Mission regather. Vivi's got it now. Vivi's got room to bring it. We got a 4-on-2. Sends it over to Half. Half sends it on, trying to hit the net, goes behind. Bretland has it. Gets it to Cassidy. Cassidy's shot deflected up in the air, knocked out by a Mission hand. And then chipped all the way down for a icing. 4:48 left in the second, still 0-0. Face-off goes below the goal line. Comes into the corner. Swiped at by Helen. Mickey sends it back down low. Pins her against the boards. Annie dumps it back below. Mickey pulls it out. Oh, couldn't get her shot off. Comes a cast. Shot low. Save. Goes into the far corner. Mission come away from that. Pile up with it. Cassidy pinches in, keeps it in, dumps it into the corner. Taking off Helen's stick, but Mickey pokes it. She keeps it in. Still in. Oh, now it's out, but we're onside and dumped in. Turnover. Cassie got to wait for Talia to get onside. She does. Takes a quick shot. Save. Mission come away from there with it and bring it forward. Nice job, Reagan and Cass combined to slow them down. They're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. And then dumped in. Cassidy gathers it. Sends it over to Kate. Kate sends it over to Talia. Talia trying to reach Libby, but Elise jumps in front of it. Reagan has it. Sends it. Trying to clear, but Mission send it back down low. We're gonna go up to the point. Shot knocked out of the air by Libby's stick. And then Talia gets in front of it. Oh, didn't see Libby running up. Libby gets to it first though. Oh, then she doesn't handle it properly. Emmy coming in. Emmy comes away with it. Backhand shot. Doesn't make it through. Annie sends it to Reagan Lewis at the point. Banks it up the boards to Annie. Annie sends it down low. Yep, we're getting a penalty here. Delayed penalty. Extra attacker out. Oh, backhand blind shot goes to the corner. Amanda sends it to Maddie. Maddie sends it down low. Delayed penalty here. Either a check or a board. I don't know what it is, and now it'll get whistled. With 2:11 left in the second period, TI back on a power play. All right, we got Hef, Delilah, Bretland, Vivi, and Amanda. Puck comes out to Vivi. Sends it to Delilah. Delilah down to Brett. Back to D. D's give Vivi all alone in front. Oh, blocker save. Nice reaction by the goalie. Mission clear it up and down. CC stops it. Oh, Amanda overskated it. Mission trying to kill some more time. Loose puck. Bretland over to Hef. Hef works it in. Oh, but it went up and out of play. All right. With a minute 20 left, the Cassidy, Libby, Annie, Helen, and Mickey are back out there. Having trouble bringing it forward. Now we'll be able to gain the line. Libby takes a shot off of a shin pad. Helen picks it up. Helen to Cass. Cass shot off of another shin pad. Mickey sends it up to Helen. Helen to Cassidy. Back to Helen. To Libby, redirect save. Oh, nice idea by Helen to get it to Libby. Right in the bumper there, and her shot, goalie reacted well. Mickey has it. Mickey over to Annie. Annie bringing it in. Goes wide. Sends it to Helen. 20 seconds left on the power play. Helen to Mickey. Mickey walks it in, blocker save. Shot. Oh, sorry, that was Helen that walked it in. 10 seconds left. Mickey pulls it off the board. Shot. Oh, redirected out of play. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. 15 seconds left in the period. And we will get our lines back into configuration. So Amanda joins Cassidy. Libby goes to the bench. That's cleared all the way down, and that'll be the end of the power play. Cece sends it quickly back up. Makes it into the mission end, and that will end the second. All tied, 0-0. We'll be back after the ice make. Thank you.
The Luminaria ceremony is one of the most moving and meaningful moments of Pink in the Rink. It is our time to pause together and reflect on why we're here. We ask that everyone join us in observing silence during this ceremony to honor its significance and the people it represents. This is a time to remember those we've lost to cancer. It's a time to support those still fighting. It's a time to celebrate survivors and those who have thrived. It's a time to acknowledge our caregivers, and it's a time to hold on to hope for a future free from cancer. Each rolling bag represents a person, a story, a name that is spoken with love, a memory that continues to shine. These lights remind us of the power we hold when we come together to celebrate, remember, and fight back against cancer. While the ceremony just lasts a few moments, the impact of your presence here tonight
All right, third and final period of the first Pink of the Rink game this year for the 16U is about to get underway. Hef, Delilah, and Brett with Cassidy and Amanda, and a balloon ends up on the ice. Puck comes out to the center goal, Amanda! 15 seconds in! Puck squirted out. I don't know who sent it, but Amanda jumped into the play, and she opens up this game 1-0 TI. And that is the first goal of the day for TI teams. All right, back underway. 1 to Vivi. Vivi up to Helen. Helen dumps it in. Mission tried to work it out, but Mickey slows him down and dumps it in. Annie's got it. She pulls it off the boards, walks it in. Tried to go for the backhand shot. Stuffed. Whipped around to Vivi. Vivi sends it towards the net. Low redirect. Oh, and it was covered. Annie wins the faceoff back to Vivi. Oh, not offsides. Mission bench wasn't happy with it. Centering attempt. Comes out to Helen. Helen's backhand shot blocked. Vivi has it. Sends it cross ice to Annie. Annie drops it to Mickey. Mickey. Oh, she left it for Claire and then stolen. Sees he's going to have to defend this. Oh, nice back check by Vivi. Sends it to the corner. I should have never been worried. Vivi's out there. All right. Annie sends it to the corner. Picks it up. And tried to clear. It's a Mission stick, kept in. And Mission choose to regroup. Oh, blow a tire. TI was in the midst of a change though. Out comes Bretland. Hef. And Delilah with Reagan McQuaid and Cassidy. Cassidy has it on her stick. Sends it up to Hef. Hef goes trying to hit Reagan, but misses it. Loose puck. Save, CC. Cassidy bringing it forward. Dumps it in. Delilah and Hef trying to chase it down. Mission whiff on it. Hef there. Delilah centers it. Oh. Mission break it up. Bring it forward and dump it in. Funny bounce off the boards. Allowing Mission to gather it. Now Delilah has it. Delilah brings it forward. Dumps it in. Libby stops that breakout pass. The Mission's going to try to go the other way. Kate coming in. Oh, Kate couldn't get there. Sends all the way down for an icing. With 14:08 left in the game. TI up 1-0. All right, Mission whip it around. Reagan Lewis is going to pinch in. Sends it back down, picked off. And then chipped up, knocked out of the air. And then sent over and jumped in. Centering a pass, blocked by Amanda. Loose in front. Reagan Lewis picks it up. Sends it up to Libby. Libby brings it up, sends it over the board, off the board for Kate. She sends it in, but not very far. And cleared to the neutral zone, but Talia's back there and picks it up, sends it over to Reagan Lewis. She dumps it in. Libby on the chase. She gets it. It's in her feet. She couldn't dig it out. And Mission's able to bring it forward. Claire and Vivi back there. Vivi pokes it loose. Talia poked off her stick, but it comes in. Vivi, oh! And Talia, I believe, is going to the box. I've been told there's an old saying that you can't have a penalty without a box, and this is sponsored by Classic Packaging. All right, your defenders to start this penalty kill are Annie and Helen, Claire and Vivi. Face-off win, TI send it down. Mission work it up with speed. Shot, saved by Cece. Mission control the face-off. Go to the far side, come back over to the middle. Shot! Off of Helen's stick goes the corner. Cass pokes at it. Mission regather, but don't control it at the blue line. Picked off by Annie. Lost track of it. All right, Mission bring it back forward. Mission have it all the way below the goal line. Going for the back door, but a TI stick deflects it up into the air. Worked it to the point. Shot low. Cassie sticks out a leg. Loose puck. Below the goal line now. There's a battle. Helen stops that. Nice job, Helen. Clears it all the way down, allowing new penalty killers to come on out. Delilah tries to slow her down. Gets around her. Libby's out there with her. Vivi and Claire. Mission center it. Cece stops the centering pass. Puck goes back below the goal line. Mission come out with it. Work it to the point. Go all the way to the far side. Penalty over, 5-on-5. Shot off of Claire. Oh, Delilah didn't see Kate. Kate brings it forward. Mishandled. Oh, but no TI player get a stick on it. Kicked by Libby. Mission get it back. Work it up the boards. Vivi keeps it in. Mission able to break it out though. Oh, nice job, Vivi. They're going to have to get back on side. Dumped in. Oh, that took a funny hop on Cece and smothers it. Reagan McQuaid comes away from there with it, trying to avoid a forechecker, banks it up the boards to Mickey. Mickey left it for Annie. Annie sends it over to Helen. Unfortunately, that goes for an icing. 10:05 left here in the game. TI up 1-0. Annie sends it bound low. Cass gathers it, pokes it up the boards to Helen. Helen sends it over to Mickey. Reagan jumps forward with Mickey. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, she able to send a pass eventually, but no TI player was there. That gets sent down. That should be another icing. 9:44 left. All right, Bretland, Heff, and Delilah out there with Amanda and Reagan Lewis. Mission bring it forward. Annie from a prone position doesn't allow the girl to get the puck. Reagan Lewis there, pinned against the boards. Delilah sends a cross-ice pass. Cleared by Reese and stolen by Bretland all the way down. Reagan Lewis gets it. Sends it up to Bretland. Bretland's one-time pass. Talia couldn't handle, but Amanda's there to clean it up. Amanda brings it forward. She takes a shot. Field goal is good. Two TI players, Clyde, taking each other out. 4-on-3 here for Mission. Shot over the net. Talia whips it around. Oh. Loose puck. Talia skates. She's able to clear it up the ice out of Kate's reach all the way down to the Mission end, and they collect it. And then they clear it up the ice. Lily Martin's going to have to take on the entire TI team that's back. Now she's got some help coming in. Vivi does a good job of stealing it. Poked off Vivi's stick. Kate picks it up. Poked off Kate's stick. Claire whips it over. Libby does it. Then regathers. Ships it up the boards to herself. Oh, and then the second Mission player sticks a foot in the way, and the puck's still in our D end. Comes out. Vivi sends it down. That will go for a icing. But it'll allow for some fresh legs. Equipment issue for Cece. So we'll be back in a moment. Looks like Cece might have broken a blade. So Coach Sonia coming out to help get her skate off so that they can replace it. Maybe not a blade because she is putting it back on and without a blade change. I think something with the ties. All right, Cece's equipment back where it needs to be, and we'll have this face off to her blocker side with 7:43 left in the game. TI up 1-0. Mission control the face off. Send it down low. Vivi picks it up. Bangs it up the boards. Mission send it back down, and now Vivi's. I think that hit a post. Or a Cece's stick. And it goes up and out of play. Cassidy and Amanda come out. Bretlin, Hef, and Delilah join them. Mission win another face-off. Hef breaks it up. Delilah's able to clean it up. Her pass, though, stolen back and sent in. Cece sends it to the sideboards on the far side. Jilly Young for Mission sends it down low. Amanda up to Hef. Hef to Delilah off her stick. Cleared to the neutral zone. Mission had to wait to get back on side, so they regroup in their own end and send it up the boards. No icing. Cassidy gets it. Sends it up to Brett. Her redirect pass doesn't hit Delilah. Cassidy clears the zone. Brett's backhand pass over to Hef. Hef, was trying to hit Delilah. And then cleared down the ice for a icing. Emmy, Maddie, and Helen come on out with Vivi and Claire. Mission have this face off, whip it over to the near corner. Picked up at the half boards by Lily. Lily bringing it forward. Gets it all the way down below the goal line. Leaves it for her line mate, but then Claire pokes it out. Maddie's clear, doesn't make it through. Helen gets in the way, loose puck. Vivi has it. Vivi trying to hit Emmy in her skates. Helen gets in front of that. Cece makes a nice save. Now we got a 2-on-1. Mission getting back 2-on-2. Emmy trying to take them all on. Mission player loses her stick, and now they're coming the other way with it. Dumped in. Claire seals off the Mission player. I believe it's Carter. Vivi comes to help her out, and Vivi picks it up. Vivi brings it forward. Up to Maddie. Maddie takes a shot. Goalie makes a blocker save. Reagan McQuaid jumping in. She sends it towards the net off of a leg and goes to the far side. Mission turn it over at the blue line. Talia sends it further forward, but Mission gather it back and come towards our D end again. Cassidy has it. Ships it over to Libby. Libby off a skate, second attempt. No ice. It's on net anyways. Even if, Kate almost got a lucky stick to it. Libby steals it. And she gets into a Mission sandwich. Mission bringing it back down. Centering attempt. Reagan ties her up. Annie has it. Annie dumps it in. Hops over the goalie stick. Libby stops them from breaking it out over there. Annie coming to help out. Annie just pestering the heck out of that Mission player. Mickey keeps it in. Now it's cleared. Vivi has it. Vivi drops it back to Claire, but Claire was going the other direction, so we're going to have to regroup from all the way below our goal line. Up to Helen. Helen's pass stolen. Shot and a goal. Quinn Wigmore. Yep, it was. 1-1, 3:46 left. All right, face off comes the Cass. Cass turns around, And poked off her stick. Amanda jumps up to get the loose puck to Hef. Back to Amanda. Her shot goes behind. Hef and Delilah there. Delilah comes away with it. Walks it in. Tight angle shot. Save. All right, Mission have the defensive zone face-off below their goal line. And they're able to nope, Cass keeps it in, takes a shot. Woo! Goalie makes a nice save. All right, back under play here. Tie up off the face-off. Helen battles through it and picks it up. It's in a tight corner though, and Mission able to steal it. Amanda doesn't allow them to get it very far, but then they steal it back. Cass picks it up. Cass brings it forward, sends it off the boards for Mickey. Mickey read the angle, just not right. And there's a penalty against Mickey, I think, for a slash. All right, Mission have a power play with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And out there for TI is Claire, Vivi, Annie, and Helen. Mission have the face-off. Shot, save, Cece. Vivi doesn't allow that pass to get through. Vivi brings it forward. Somebody's got to stay back for her. She takes a shot, redirected up and out of play. Minute 29 left on the penalty kill, 2:02 left in the game. Bretland, Delilah, Cassidy, and Amanda are your penalty killers now. Mission have it below their net. Working up the near boards. Bretland picks it up. Sends it up and out and down. Mission bring it in, poked off by Amanda, but they gather the loose puck and then they miss their pass at the point, so they got to regroup. And it's still on Mission stick. Go over the wraparound. Cassidy gets in front of it. And Cece covers. 31 seconds left on the penalty kill. Minute 4 left in the game. All tied at 1. Annie and Helen come on out. Claire and Vivi come back as well. Annie wins it over to Vivi. Vivi dumps it down. Nice job, Claire, getting her stick in the way. Mission trying to send it up the boards. Claire couldn't clear. Helen has it. Helen had the opportunity to clear, but noticed open ice and brings it forward. Mickey's out of the box. Helen sends a cross ice pass to Claire. Claire sends it towards the net, doesn't make it through. 20 seconds left. Mission send it up ice. Vivi gathers. Poked off Vivi's stick. 10 seconds left. Four seconds, and this is going to end in a tie, 1-1. We'll be back tomorrow at Addison for the second game, all square after one. Wait, maybe a tiebreaker. This should be. Hold that thought. Nope, that is the end of the game. Thanks everybody for watching. And for those that have donated, thank you as well. See you tomorrow.